There's nothing. Nothing. Only the finest.
Struts retract. Let's get out of here.
Orbital insertion complete. You may now move freely about the cabin. Ship integrity, all good. Docking is complete.
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
Concentrate. I'm trying, Surak, but it's getting worse. I can feel my mind slipping, fragmenting. I'll become one of them. You have to get away from me. No, I will not leave you here. It's pointless. We share this fate. This is our end. The great. No. No, it's happening. Sarok, run. I can't stop it. Basira! I see no one, and yet I can feel a presence. But how? I should be the last. Is someone there or... My mind turns against me. I must return to engineering and make one last attempt to restore the power.
You seem to have taken on more than you can carry. If you require assistance, please, just say so. This station, the Oracle. It's House Barun. I too had a feeling. The moment we arrived in orbit, a station of this magnitude would never leave Varunkai's orbit. These phantoms, these energy fields, whatever happened to these people must have been horrible. A credit for your thoughts, as they say. I am always willing to carry an extra weapon. Or two. Or three. I know that tone. Very well. What is it? Thank you, dearest. You are not so bad yourself. Until our next talk. Are you prepared to die? Profit is never necessarily the aim, but if there is something worth taking...
Contact Vital. Post-incident log. After the initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been sectioned off by strange energy fields or barriers. The fields allow no one to pass and are somehow able to repel, almost teleport, the trespasser back. I am certain these new fields are related to the Vortex Phantoms. Both resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dasra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
Good one. We should move on, if there's nothing worth taking. Rune operations are always as self-sustaining as possible. We have only ever been able to rely on ourselves. We need to get past these crates somehow.
Thanks, Graybeard. Wonder how that happened. I wonder if I hit it on accident or something. I don't remember pressing that button. No. Shit, get out of my way, Andresia! No, somehow I must have turned my mic. Maybe I thought it was off and I turned it on and I don't know. Yeah, I think I should go back because this seems like I'm gonna miss those other slates if I keep going this way. I don't know. Just the feeling that I get. Oh, that's right. These are particle shotguns. I don't need to be constantly collecting all that stuff. It's interesting. Andresia, where are you? I need to talk to you.
Hello, excellent to see you. I am always willing to carry an extra weapon. Or two. Or three.
Uh-huh. We're gonna regret not, emptying her inventory before we left. Containers. They really shouldn't refer to her as a container. Oh, yeah, well, I guess, you know, it would be subjective taste. Pretty, though. What? Huh.
Thank you for the conversation and everything.
Gotta find a place for a vine? How do you have places for all your plants? Oh, nice. All damn cacti. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think we fucked up by coming here this early. Maybe we should go back now. Turlets! Turlet pants! Turlet tape measure. That's cool. All right, we're going back. This isn't right. I want to get all that lore. Man, this zero-G stuff is a thing. Oh, that's engineering bay controls. I want to find the logs. Maybe I was going the right way. Ah, dang it. We already came through here, didn't we? Yeah, there's that door. Okay, maybe we were going the right way. If we want to just... I don't want to miss any of these, like, data log... or these slates, rather. Oh, well, here's another slate.
Post-incident log. Something has gone horribly wrong. We were in orbit directly above Dasra, monitoring our current experiments when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I fear the source came from the city itself. It triggered our graft drive and shoved the Oracle to an unknown location. We thought members of the crew were somehow lost in the jump. But later, we were attacked by what I will refer to as vortex phantoms. I thought I recognized some of them. Could it be that the energy surge has somehow transformed them and warped their minds?
Could be.
Why did you learn to do that? I imagine it was not part of your training as a miner.
Ooh. That's pretty good. Well... Okay, I want to find these logs before we do the button. So, I guess we were going the right way after all. Oh, can I not read it? Okay. Okay, well. Of course, now I don't remember how to get back to where we were.
I'm hit.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, all this, you know. No, no, I won't. All right, this way. Yeah, here we go. One nice thing about the zero-G environment is we can be encumbered and it doesn't affect our our O2 drain. We won't be able to fast travel though.
The mission appears to have outweighed any considerations for privacy.
I am glad we waited till we were in our 30s to come do this. Chunks Groat? A Varun Groat flavored Chunks food cube, now with more Groat flavor? Yum!
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Cool cues. Look at these pool balls just floating around. Ew. A geode? Let's eat some groat. Mmm. Oh, I need a drink too. How about some water? Shit, is that the 8-ball? Where'd that go? 8-ball, taking you. Okay. stairs. Oh, is this it? Oh, these are all sleeping chambers. Oh. And there's the hallway. Oh no, this is the way we came. Restroom, shower. So up there is more. Okay. Gotcha. Floating ammo.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Think you would know me by now, Andrasia? What? Oh, I need to get that card before we do the engineering bay thing anyway. Okay. Cool. Oh, I thought this one was gonna fit there. Poop. I messed up. Oh, I can't leave credits behind. I mean, them credits. There we go.
Iraq vessel. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are instantly hostile, but we discovered some are able to retain a sense of self. At least, momentarily.
Okay. Hello, Digipick. Private user Sirac Vithal, entry 01. Something terrible has happened. While I try to remain analytic in my logs, I find myself terrified for all of us here aboard the Oracle. We have lost so many already, we had no time to prepare. How could we when it is our very friends and coworkers who turn on us in an instant? And even if we had proper time to react, how do we bring ourselves to kill those same people? 02. The Oracle has jumped again, spurring on a second wave of transformations. We are losing too many too quickly, and what if the station continues to jump? Corin and I tried to reach the operations center to see if we could regain control of the station, but it is overrun with aggressive phantoms. Corin did not survive. May the serpent embrace him. Basira, or Bathra, enlisted my aid in creating a new protocol for the Oracle to follow if we can only reboot the mainframe. Perhaps Nadine can help us connect the operations controls through my computer here in order to install it. 03. Thank the Great Serpent for small victories. Nadine was able to help us connect to the operations mainframe and install the new protocol. Now all we need to do is force the Oracle's mainframe to reboot, and I hope it prevents the random jumps we are experiencing. Once rebooted, the Oracle is now programmed to return to Varun Kai's orbit and transfer all of our research data. All we need to do is last long enough to reboot this mainframe somehow. Only a handful of us remain, Nadine, Basra, and Taras. Nadine believes we can force the Oracle to shut down if we can reach the engineering bay, but we all know that our hostile brethren await us there. Okay, that's interesting. It's a seaweed wine? Seaweed wine. Interesting. Alrighty then. That's interesting. We were in there. Yes, yes. Oh, this is back up near where we started, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, I just need to find that one more slate. Then we can head back to, that console. I'm missing one somewhere. Yeah, this is just back to here. Huh. Somewhere I missed one.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Yeah, but then in the next sentence, you're going to tell me I'm carrying too much. You got to make up your mind. Home area. Huh. don't think I missed one over here because they've been in order, more or less. So I guess we'll just do it. Ow! How do you keep warping like that? Andreja, you're in my line of fire. Oh, it does. I was wondering if the force of the shot of shooting the gun would propel me backwards, like it should do. And it does. That's pretty cool. And like in the Expanse, the guns on the outside of the Rossi, they actually, when you notice when they fire, it also does like a retro thruster on the backside of the gun to prevent that from happening, which is pretty cool. That they actually bothered to think of that. Ooh, Star Storm. Oh, it's like a minigun, but particle. Cool. I mean, we are going to be so way down once we get back to gravity. Where's the other guy? We took out 2. Oh, yeah, it's this guy. Well, we're back to here. Oh, I didn't see this floating around before. Mmm. Pierogies. Yum. Pierogies are good. We are so overburdened. So there's one somewhere. I don't know where it is. That's annoying. Let's go back up there, look around. Let me go all the way back up there. And if I can't find it quick though, we'll just head on out. But also, are we close enough to the ship? Nope, we sure aren't. No, this is just where we started. Hey, what is that floating there? Oh, it's just a tablet. Ah. I was hoping maybe we were close enough to the ship where I could, somewhere there's gotta be this extra slate. That's inaccessible. Thunk. Oh, that's the docking bay. I guess that would get us closer if we wanted to go deposit stuff in our cargo hold. I guess we could, but I guess there's no point. All right. Well, let's just go. I guess I'm missing one somehow. Maybe it'll present itself. Whoa! I must have touched the energy anomaly, since it said, you know, energy anomaly. Let's not do that again. And then, yeah, we've been all through here. I would have seen it. They're not hard. They're not easy to miss because they get a little. They get a whatchamajig, icon over them. All right. How do I get to that marker? Kind of bummed about this, but it's what it is. Oh, I can still find the log. Oh, cool, after this. Maybe it right there. Maybe. Nope. Look at this crazy thing. Station is utilizing emergency power. Safety protocol 12.5 enacted. Due to a power surge, a secondary power cell has been ejected to prevent catastrophic failure. Secondary power cell must be reconnected to restore full power. Safety protocol 12.5. In the event of a power surge, a secondary power cell unit will be ejected to prevent a breach of capacity, which could lead to catastrophic failure of the Oracle's power supply. This action preserves the secondary power cell in case the primary power cell is damaged. The primary power cell remains in place to maintain emergency power for life support. A licensed engineer is required to confirm the safety and function of the power array. Once confirmation is received, the secondary power cell may be moved back into place. Once reconnected to the array, a mainframe reboot will be required to properly re-establish all connections throughout the Oracle station. Okay. Secondary power cell will be reconnected. Please ensure all personnel are clear of the conduit area. By selecting confirm to continue, you are verifying the power array has been cleared by a licensed engineer. Sure. Warning, the secondary power cell reconnection failed. Unable to establish connection with the secondary power cell. Please consult your licensed engineer.
Serpent's Den. One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can No! They are coming!
Whoa. I'm stuck. Ow. Shit. Man, once we restore the gravity, though, I'm screwed because I'm carrying like a whole bunch of stuff.
Did they have anything of value?
Oh, damn. That guy got, like, disintegrated before I could loot him. Okay. Now what? Oh shit. It's a lot of dead floaters. Oh, there's a slate.
This is Sirach Vital. Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it is just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy that is turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to Varun Kai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
Okay.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Oh, we're way past practical limits, Andresia. That ship frickin' sailed. As soon as we turn the gravity back on, we're so screwed. It's a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. Carrots! Space carrot! So much trash.
These damn controls! Why will they not respond to me? Work, damn you!
Oh, crap. Station is utilizing emergency power due to safety protocol 12.5. Gravity has been disabled for energy conservation. This is gonna suck.
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
And this is gonna suck because we are at 348 over 273. Huh. I mean, all those bodies then fell too. But wait, where am I trying to go? Ow. Reconnect. Cool. Secondary power cell reconnected. Optimal power restored. Please report to operations for required mainframe reboot.
Power cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
Oh, hang on. 1 second. I'm gonna take a little break. Be right back. sorry, I had to go say hello to the wife, and also I was really cold, so I had to grab a shirt. All right, let's keep this going. Somehow I gotta get to, oh, now I can do this? Okay. Well, I guess life support's been restored too, because we don't have to wear our suits anymore.
Phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong. No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Sometimes you just gotta pull out the big guns.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
What are these weapons like? I've never really used one of these. Mainframe reboot is required to reinstate proper function. All right.
Mainframe reboot initiated. Commencing protocol. Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning. Station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal
Should we
safety.
like brace ourselves
Jump
or
in
something?
3, 2, 1. Execute. Jump completed. Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer.
Are we-
Incoming transmission.
This is Dasra calling the Oracle station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
Poor Sirac. So close to seeing their efforts realized.
Complete what remains. Cool. All right, well, let's go. Reach the city of Dazra. Cool. Let's eat some poutine. Rogies. And some orange juice. There's our ship. Looks pretty cool docked. All right, now we can deposit almost all of this in our hold because I didn't realize the hold on this thing was so much bigger than our old ship. We're still gonna build a ship at some point. It's just this one's fine, so I just kind of like don't feel the need. How I get there? Also, this ship is freaking huge. I was trying to decorate, but I kept just knocking everything everywhere. It didn't really work.
Let's get out there and do something.
Damn it.
Shall we?
Then I do think that the next time we go to the lodge, we are going to take the spacesuit engineering because we got some good bases to work with, and we can finally replace this Mantis outfit. All right. Oh, I need to talk to Andrasia too, because I need to take all her stuff. I'm very curious to see what this is like to use. It's not very good damage-wise, but I bet it fires really fast. Maybe we'll hold on to it. That's pretty good. Apparel. That's my persuasion suit. This is also persuasion. I'm still a little bit too heavy. Oh, all this stuff. Yeah. I don't know why I'm carrying some of this shit. Oh, right. I was going to, decorate. That's right. Andreja, where did you go? I need to talk to you and get your gear. Or your stuff in your, what do you call it? Inventory. Where'd she go to? My ship is so big, I don't know where I'm going half the time. There she is. Andreja, wait. Let me talk to you.
It is pleasing to speak with you. I am happy to help shoulder the load.
Take all. Take. All right.
We will speak again soon, I hope.
Indeed. Whee! Okay,
Do you need something?
we're good there. Then we got resources, store all. All right. Sweet. All right, let's do a hard save. Where am I going? Part of me wants to put this on pause so I can go and learn this, whatchamacallit, spacesuit modification stuff.
We're free and clear for flight.
Where am I going? Oh, Dazra.
Beginning landing cycle.
Whoa, cool place. We're on Varun Kai.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live.
We are no threat to House Barun, I promise you.
You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place.
I found your wayward star station, the Oracle.
But it was lost. All communication ceased. There was no sign of it.
Those are some interesting face tattoos. I've never seen a station with a grav drive installed.
It was deemed necessary at the time. We will reevaluate that decision in light of what has happened. Forrest, I think we need not fear our guest. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered
Those are
us
some
a gift.
really interesting tattoos. I like
Counselor.
those.
With due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here in generations. It is a clear breach of security.
I do not disagree, and I know that security, in whatever small form we can grasp it, is of paramount importance. But you must acknowledge the timing is curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action.
Why is this guy so reasonable? That nothing I have learned about these people made me think they're super reasonable. But then I guess that's, you know, being awfully judgmental on my part. So we should stop that. Your station brought me here. It jumped while my ship was docked.
We received the automated transmission, but you are certainly not who we expected to find.
Great Serpent,
It's happening again.
hear me.
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you.
Let's go home. What has happened?
Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. All must serve. Please, do not leave me in darkness. I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Great Serpent, your children cry out to you. Will you not answer us?
Huh.
Our leader, Anasko Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasko is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost.
What is going on here?
I am not able to go into detail. There was an experiment, an accident. Many of our people left in a similar state. While most are hostile, Anasko is... The Great Serpent spared him that fate. He's different. If only we could communicate with him.
He sounds plenty lost himself.
You could hear him. Despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasko in all this time, yet you claim to. Do not toy with me. Not about this. If you speak truth...
Uh-oh, shit, it's gonna give me multiple choice.
What did he say?
Something about a gate in the Citadel and seeking the Great Serpent.
Aye, the Serpent.
He said that? I heard nothing. Given the gravity of the situation, surely there is no way you would joke about such a thing.
It is no joke. Truly, you did hear Anasko. You have been chosen.
Or maybe it's because we were on the anomalous station, dude.
People of House Varun, hear me. We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity.
Are we the frickin' chosen
he has
one?
Answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for
We're the
Great
chosen
Serpent's
one.
divine providence. He will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us. But there are precepts that must be followed, principles that must be obeyed. Even in these dire circumstances, we cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word.
And the entire population will just know this.
Assurance that your compatriot here will also remain unharmed. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised?
I don't want to become part of your snake cult. Although I guess that would bring us closer to Andrasia, I suppose. What exactly am I signing up for? What do you want from me?
Well, efforts to do something, anything about our current dilemma have fallen to political infighting. I believe your arrival, if nothing else, represents a sign from the Great Serpent himself that we must finally put aside our differences and work together. It must be ordained that you would appear before us now, able to hear the speaker when no one else can.
Would I be able to get some really cool facial tattoos? What do you mean, the promised?
We, the people of House Varun, are the promised. The Great Serpent has blessed us with knowledge of the future and our place in it. Our service to him guarantees us a place in the new worlds he will create when he returns to enshroud the universe. A greater gift could not be bestowed upon you.
Wrong pipe. Oh god, what is Andrasia gonna say? Alright, screw it, let's become a snaky. Alright, just tell me where to begin.
Excellent. Please, come
Sorry.
with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed.
Is that like an asymmetrical
I
poncho?
would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dasra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate! Must have no one revealed for now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We've lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger.
Council, what is the meaning of this?
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the Great Serpent himself. Soon, Serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish.
Cool looking.
I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this.
I think I got a piece of cat floof on the back of my throat. It feels real weird.
Herald Inaza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisia, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
Okay.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me. No husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter the sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed.
But will I be Forever young.
You must walk of your own
Forever
free
young.
will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed, one of the promised?
Am I gonna see Darth Vader in there? Maybe. I wonder why Andrasia didn't get the tattoos. I wonder if that's because they knew they were going to be sending her out to, like, blend amongst the masses out in the subtle systems. Although, I guess in this world, getting tattoos and having them removed would be no big deal. You can just go to enhance or whatever and just get your shit taken off. What's in the cave?
A lesson. A test. A moment for the great serpent to reach out and fill you with something more than what you have been.
You know what? I think I need a snack or something. I'm gonna go grab some pretzels. I'll be right back.
If that was all, it is wise to think before speaking. Search your thoughts. Speak when ready.
Why'd you call me a husk?
You have not been filled with purpose by the great serpent, so you are merely a husk. But perhaps not for long.
Sure.
Then enter, and I shall guide you along the serpent's path. For this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
Ah, boo.
Herald Inaza will show you the way.
Hey, babe. You coming? Andrasia, I think she told you you have to stay behind.
The path lies before you, but it is up to you to walk it.
All right. See ya.
humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice. But Chinangaru encountered the Great Serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Varun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
What burdens? I have no burdens. Oh. There you go.
The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Varun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you.
Well, having a jetpack helps.
The people of House Varun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Shinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the Serpent. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe.
Why is this shit here? Like, really, why would all this... It's like the janitor's closet for the secret... like, cave? Oh, I guess he said they used to live here, so yeah. Never mind. I'm sorry I'm chomping right in the mic. That's gross.
And it was here that the people of House Faerun first understood the truth of the shrouding. The great serpent's return. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
Contemplate the shrouding? Okay. Ah. Well, not a lot in here. Dirty towels. Always fun. And some succulents, which are generally nice, but, you know, I'm good. Oh, in here. Okay. Okay, so optional is to, like, contemplate the shrouding. Get up. Oh, is this why they all have the goofy haircut? Makes sense. Uh-oh, I might have goofed. Mm-hmm. Oh, there is a 1 right there. I didn't see it. Still might have goofed. There it is. Antique videotape?
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve.
I don't have a melee weapon. Sorry, buddy.
Let us begin the final ritual. While none since Jinan Varun have stood before the Great Serpent, We can all feel his presence. To
Psychotropic
his
song.
bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
Oh.
If you are able.
Right
I'm
now?
here for you, should you need me.
And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun.
If you say so.
Did you feel the Great Serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew?
Sure.
Through strength and perseverance, House Varun will triumph over all that stands in its way. I grant you the title of Vindicator. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the Grand Ship Morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the Great Serpent. All must serve.
If you say so, my dear. What's up?
Good to see you. Welcome, Vindicator. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Anasko Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasko Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope.
Hello, Irene. What's with all the houses? Aren't you all House of Varun?
Collectively, we unite under the banner of House Varun, pledged to follow Jinan Varun and his descendants. But our society is not a monolith. Jinan, in his wisdom, shepherded the first of us into families that we might grow and prosper. Our three families have for generations now helped to govern the people of House Varun, and offer counsel to our leader.
Ow! Sorry, I got a cat. Oh. Okay, this is gonna make it hard to play the game. I wish I could, like, reach my camera. I'd point it down a little bit. Look, you. I'm working here. My beard's all in her face. That's the only thing that really sucks about having the beard. I might need to trim it up a little bit.
Was there something else?
Yes. Someone needs to start explaining what's going on.
I understand. Until you were one of us, we could not trust you.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spin this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor. Do go on.
Anasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived.
So I walked through a cave for like 5 minutes, and all of a sudden you just wholeheartedly believe I am one of the promised of the Great Serpent? Seems a bit short-sighted, but you know, who do I know?
Forgive me, I am no scientist, but as it has been explained to me, what we call the Vortex is the space between universes. It has only been a few weeks. There had been efforts to put together some kind of response, some plan. But they had fallen apart.
How do I fit in?
Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. The plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, that work on the morning device must proceed.
Oh boy.
I am glad we have a moment. I am having trouble maintaining my composure. Finding myself in Dasra has been overwhelming.
You weren't sure you would ever see Dazra again.
No. I was not. After everything that we have been through recently, I worried I might never see this place again. For that, I am grateful. If only this were just about me. The Great Serpent has always demanded much of us, as individuals, and as the whole of House Varun. But to see what has transpired here, it is hard to believe this is part of any plan. Truly, it is a disaster.
There are plenty of people who suffer all over the settled systems. It's no different. If it is a plan, then our being here is part of it.
I suppose that is true. Regardless, now that we are here, surely you must agree that we should do everything we can to help House Varun. And I appreciate that. It is an incredible commitment you have made to become one of the promised. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined such a thing.
I'm always looking for unique experiences, and they don't get much more unique than this.
I suppose that is true. All the same, I am glad to count you among us. I know we have much to do, but I did not want to leave it unsaid.
There were no good dialogue options there.
Thank you.
All right. I think we fucked up on that last one, but they all seemed bad. So I went with the one that was the funniest.
Do you know the scientists out at the Mati station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but were otherwise quite nice.
That's them, yes. They're apparently looking for some help with their research. They made some kind of discovery that has them troubled.
Good luck finding help at a time like this.
Indeed. Yet the Serpent provides for the faithful, so...
I can do
who
it!
knows?
Nothing is truly impossible.
Du boss. Where? Hey, armory. Let's go there. This is some. Are those like
the
particle
soldiers are on
turrets?
other missions or patrols and not gone.
Sorry, but you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me. Apologies, but you're not clear to purchase from me yet.
Fine.
All I am saying is that I am not pleased with the recent outsider influence. I am sure you know what
Yeah, it's me.
How are we so sure they are not an off-worlder spy?
You're talking about me.
Perhaps this is the first wave of an impending cultural infiltration. The settled systems are scared of us, and so they are trying to tame us from within.
What the hell are you going on about? Indeed. I fear that even darker days may be ahead for House Varun.
Our brother.
No,
We broke
we
bread
will not let those days come to pass.
by the vortex.
All must serve.
Numbers are so few.
Many of our
must
ranks
serve.
disappeared in the vortex.
They remind me so much of like the MCRN from like The Expanse, because like their tech is slicker looking. It seems more advanced. They have that single-mindedness.
This is unreal. The view of the Citadel from this plaza was never so clear. So many buildings used to be in the way.
Do you truly have no shame? No shame at all. What you have done goes beyond disgrace. It is morbid, disgusting. You should be hanging your head in shame. But instead, here you are, acting like a common fool.
Borhal, calm down. Do not do this here.
How shameful of you to have these outbursts. Oh my, what would poor mother and father think?
You will speak not of mother and father, you sloughing bastard. No shame. No shame at all. What a waste of good life that they worked tirelessly to give you.
Mother and father spat on the ground I walked on. You
Brother
were their
lost his
pride
wife and home
joy.
in a catastrophe.
Oh, good, generous Borhal. Always the paragon, the keeper of our family name.
I am disgusted to call you brother. It would be best for all of us if by some miracle you were to drown in one of those bottles of Kosa you are so infatuated with.
Ugh, with a brother like you, is it any wonder I am driven to drink?
Jesus. Okay.
Are you done? Both of you.
Oh.
Will you calm down?
You should be addressing the brute here. He is the one making the scene.
I am causing a scene because you tried to sell Mother's urn, with Mother still in it.
Both.
I was not thinking. It was a mistake.
That is precisely the
That's
problem.
not great.
You were never thinking. You were too much of a drunken fool to think. Apparently you are not even above selling the remains of dear mother to fund your habit.
It was a mistake. That you are going to condemn me for the rest of my life over a mistake?
Perhaps I should.
You guys done now? Can I go? Is there a quest?
Do you truly have no shame, Amir?
Okay.
No shame.
They're just gonna... Hi.
Ah, yes. Hello there. Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir. And given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Vindicator?
Malibor says work on the morning device must proceed.
Did he now? How magnanimous. But approval is approval, and I will gladly take it. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the scaled citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way.
I can imagine that without the speaker to issue clear directions, Things have been difficult.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and every one realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
Sorry, I'm lost in my own head. Trying to focus on the game, but I'm finding it difficult. Why do you need the council's approval?
The council just so happens to represent the 3 houses under Varun's banner, who are also entrusted with various aspects of running, well, everything. Each of those houses needs to contribute something to the project, so the council is the final stopgap. Were the speaker here, he could bypass all of it with a wave of his hand, but, well, you have already seen the state he's in.
No use complaining about the past. Time to move forward.
Indeed. All must serve. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process.
I'll get on it.
I appreciate that someone around here is eager to get to work. House Vetol owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Fascinating isn't the word I would use to describe it.
I know. I have lost friends and colleagues myself. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not
from subspace.
These horrors
or
and
something.
Their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
I'll take anything.
The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
How have things been affected by the disaster?
Just look around. I'm sure you have at least some idea of how much we have physically lost. A huge portion of the city is just gone. And those left behind are struggling. Supplies are limited. There is so much work to be done, and we are all just so tired. I hope that eventually we can return things to the way they were, but we must be realistic. That will take time, and I suspect a great deal of it.
What do you know about the experiment in the Citadel?
Not enough to have prevented it from happening. If I had any idea it was going to turn out like this, It had been Inasco's primary goal for some time. A way to recreate Jinan Varun's encounter with the Great Serpent. Everything we knew about grav drive technology, every scientific advancement we'd made in the last 100 years was poured into it. Towards the end, I was just so exhausted. I asked for a brief time off. And I thought I would be trapped in there with the rest of the science.
Survivor's guilt. Perhaps the Great Serpent had other plans for you.
Yes, I am sure that is how some would see it. I left the project weeks before the disaster, and at that point, we were nowhere near ready. Some breakthroughs were made shortly thereafter, and they ran the experiment. And here we are.
If you've got something that can help me, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered.
Didn't he already say that? Yeah, okay. We cycled back. All right. A lot of melee weapons that they're giving us. Oh, this is a quest. Yo.
What do you want?
What's going on here?
This does not concern you.
Please accept my apologies. I caught my brother attempting to do something unspeakable, and I could not contain my anger.
Oh yes, go on. Invite a total stranger into our family squabbles.
This is no squabble, you pompous fool. What you have done today is abhorrent. I can forgive stealing my money or pawning my valuables. What I cannot abide, however, is you attempting to some mother's urn with her remains still within.
I have done many things I am not proud of. I have never stooped as low as that.
That is awful.
I was drunk. I did not know. All of those vases appeared the same.
It is an urn, not a vase, you ignoramus. And you were the one who chose it when Mother passed away. I am tired of your shamelessness, and I am done bearing what should be your indignity. Do you hear me? I am done.
You have gone too far this time, Amila. And I cannot bear the humiliation of being your brother any longer. I challenge you to a duel. Danica shall be my second.
What? Are you mad?
Borhal, are you sure? There is already so much death in the city. What good would this do? There has to be another way.
Yeah, listen to Danica.
Too late, Danica. He has issued his challenge. I accept. I, in fact, look forward to it. You shall be my second.
Hold on. Ads running. We're just gonna chill here for a minute. I love this big oversized shirt. It's so snuggly and warm. "30 seconds. So I don't know. What do you think we should do with this? I don't particularly want to kill either one of these people. Excuse me, man. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. I barely slept.
Anasko Varun chose to speak to a dullard?
All right. That should be just about over. Okay. Is there some other way we can resolve this?
No. I believe we have just passed the point of no return.
I would not have proposed the duel unless I were fully committed to it. I am well past the point of compromising.
Why me?
No, why not you? You seem capable and trustworthy.
How would you know that?
The answer is because Amila has no one, family or otherwise, willing to be his second. He has burned every bridge there is to burn. He will have to resort to picking someone off the street regardless, so it may as well be you.
I do not want to wait any longer than necessary. If you agree to this, you will allow us to come to an immediate resolution. I will pay you handsomely for that.
I don't even know what a second is. What is that?
Our job is to make preparations and ensure fairness on both sides. We shall have different duties between the two of us, but our aim is to prepare the site of the duel, weapons, ceremonies, and discourage any ambushes.
Okay, I'll need someone to show me the ropes, though.
Then it is settled. Outsider, you will work alongside Danica to prepare for the duel. As for you, Amila, enjoy these last few moments. For when we next meet, your shameful life ends.
Do not sound so confident, brother.
Their
Amila
family
has
home
shamed
is this
us
way.
for the final
It is
time.
not far. We can discuss the matters there.
Okay.
You will be working with me. As seconds, it is our duty to prepare for the duel and ensure fairness. I am sorry that you have found yourself in this situation. But know that you are doing Amila a great favor. He truly has no one else who would be willing to do this for him. He has burned every bridge imaginable. It seems that after years of suffering Amila's embarrassment, Borhal has reached the boiling point. But still, to challenge your brother to a duel, I pray that we will be able to work towards a peaceful resolution before it's too late.
I got you your favorite from the meat house. Extra fatty, just the way you like. Do you want to eat it now?
So, where are we going?
This is it. Shall we begin our duties?
Sure.
Are you ready to discuss our roles?
They're serious, right? There isn't actually going to be a duel.
Oh, they are deadly serious. Borhall would have not dared to challenge Amila if not. The Odlum family has held duels in the past. It is something of a family tradition.
Okay. Oh, wait. The Adlam family has held duels before?
Yes, there was a duel between their two great-grandfathers, I believe. From what Borhall has told me, it began as a property dispute. Their uncle died in a duel after being challenged by their grandfather. He was accused of stealing family heirlooms. History, it seems, repeats itself.
His family has an unfortunate and violent history.
Yes, and it seems that the cycle will continue. Unless you are able to get the brothers to agree
Well, we're
to
gonna
a
try.
peaceful resolution.
Goodness, I am sorry for all the yawning. Okay, let's go.
Very good. Let us begin. Your primary duty as Amila's second is to work with the brothers and see if a peaceful conclusion is possible. Namely, if Amila apologizes to Borhall and he accepts, the duel may not move forward. As for me, I will be procuring the weapons for the duel and the materials for the preceding ceremony. Borhall, as challenger, reserves the right to choose the weapons, and he has chosen blades. Do you have any concerns?
From what I've heard, Amila is a drunkard. Amila doesn't stand a chance against Borhall in a duel with blades.
I will note your concern, but know that Borhall has the final say. If that is all, we will break here and see to our duties. Before that, though, I know that this duel is foolish. I am sorry you got pulled into this. I will try and find another peaceful solution to this problem, should you be unsuccessful in convincing them to call it off.
Let's wait. Borhall has the right to choose the weapon. Does Amila have any right to anything?
Amila has the right to deliver a genuine apology to Borhall and stop this duel before it commences. The odds of him doing so, however, are low. The Odlum brothers, like their ancestors, are stubborn and prideful.
Are duels commonplace in Varun culture?
Duels were quite common 100 years ago, but have become more rare with each passing generation. At this point, the Odlum family is the only one that still takes part in this custom.
Okay.
Report back to me when you have spoken with the brothers. We will discuss your secondary duty then.
Oh, Borhall's in here. Fancy. Regarding inheritance, Borhall, please accept my condolences on the death of your mother. She was a great woman, a model citizen, and a generous benefactor. As you well know, benevolent even in death, she has left a parting gift for you, her firstborn. I do worry how your mother's death will affect Amila. It is unfair, but it felt... it falls to you. Sorry, I can't even read today. To look after him now, discipline him, and keep him out of trouble. Your mother and father were hard on him out of necessity. They did what they did out of love, in hopes to turn him into a worthy heir to the family's fortune. Sadly, it seems they did not succeed. So unfortunately, Amila cannot be trusted with your parents' wealth, and your mother has left all of her belongings and capital to you, Borhall. I understand that this may be a shock, and that Amila will inevitably resent this decision, but it was a wise one. Do not let Amila manipulate you into relinquishing any of this. Your mother and father were adamant that this is your money and yours alone. Great Serpent be with you in this time of mourning. Zarina Mira, Executor. Should we really wake him up? Hi.
What is it? I need to prepare.
You should call the duel off. You'll end up regretting it if you don't.
I will do no such thing, and will feel no regrets in avenging Amila's constant dishonors. I have given him every chance, every credit. I have begged him to turn himself around. But instead, it has been endless years of dishonor and pain. Damn him. I should have known years ago that this would be the only way things would end.
What would it take for you to call off the duel?
There is nothing that could lead me to calling it off. An apology from Amila is worthless. He always falls right back into his old ways. There is no apology grand enough to make up for nearly trading your late mother's remains to fund an addiction. That is inconceivable.
Isn't it against the rules for you to not accept an apology?
It would be, if Amila weren't a habitual liar, deceiver, and cheater. As I said before, an apology from him is less than worthless. He has apologized countless times for a decade, only to continue stabbing me in the back.
If you knew it would end like this, why didn't you intervene?
Do you think I wanted this to happen? I tried to stop this downward spiral countless times. It was like saving someone from drowning, only for them to leap back into the ocean. Amila refuses to be helped, and he is determined to take me and the family name down with him.
You think Amila has a chance of beating you?
Not at all. I have served my time in the military. Amila's condition made him unfit for service. He may put up a good fight, but I will surely be the victor.
I'm gonna ask you some more personal questions.
No, you are not my second. I do not see how this is pertinent to your duties.
Maybe your answers to my questions will help me with my job.
Again, I do not see how this is pertinent. You are just wasting our time.
It's just weird. I'm expected to be a second, but I still barely know either of you.
No.
Oh, fuck.
It is better not to grow close to any of us. One of us will die, after all.
I'll keep asking if I need to. This can be really annoying. I can be really annoying.
And I can
oh,
be very
shit.
patient.
We failed.
I have put up with Amila for my whole life, for instance.
This might be your last chance to have a real conversation with someone.
Even still, there is no point.
3 fails in a row.
I will not answer any prying questions.
That's so good that we invested all those points. One way or another, you won't have to worry about him soon.
Right. I take no pleasure in this. But after today, what he did, he needs to be dealt with. If that is all, you may take your leave.
Well, that went terribly. So I'm just gonna do some push-ups now. Okay.
Of work to
There was never a time when I was old enough to be allowed to drink alcohol here.
Credit's running low. Ugh, what am I going to do?
Ah, look who it is. I will not waste your time. I already know what you have come to ask. You wish to inquire if there is any possibility of me apologizing to my brother. The answer is no. The duel shall go forward as planned.
You seem eager to die.
Why are you so sure that I will die? I have been in plenty of scraps on the streets, and I am not some sheltered pushover like my brother.
Nothing good will come from this duel. What are you trying to prove?
You cannot just turn your back on family like Borhall has done to me. And now he wants to kill me. If he wins, I hope the guilt of what he has done will rot him from the inside out. And if I win, it is justice.
All you have to do is apologize. Why is that so difficult?
He is trying to kill me. Why should I be the one to apologize? Borhall likes to paint me as a ne'er-do-well. But what type of psychopath wants to kill their own brother? It is not fair. He should be the one begging for my forgiveness.
I'm going to ask you some more personal questions.
Fine. But do try to be brief. I would prefer to be alone so that I may enjoy what could very well be my final moments alive.
Do you really think you can kill Borhall?
Yes.
Okay. What led to this divide between you and your brother?
I do not know. Perhaps him challenging me to a duel has something to do with it.
As your second, you need to open up to me. You aren't giving me real answers.
Correct. You are my second, not my acquaintance. I do not wish to speak of these things with you.
I can sense I'm going to go all Betazoid on his ass. I can sense a deep sadness in you. Do you really want to face the end of your life with this heaviness in your heart?
Huh. No one has ever said anything like that to me before. Or ever cared enough to do so, at least. Go on. Ask your questions again.
Why do you refuse to apologize?
Because I am furious! My own brother, I cannot make sense of it. Who would challenge their own flesh and blood to a duel? Damn him! Damn him for putting me in this position! Damn him because I know even if I were to apologize, ending this duel before it starts, I will always see someone who would rather me dead when I look at his face! I had a wife once. I'm not going to flatter myself and pretend that I was a good husband, but I loved her. And she loved me. Appreciated me. Faults and all. I never felt like I had to prove anything to her. When I say to you that she was my world, my everything. I am serious. She was perfect. And somehow, she loved something like me. It was like living in a dream every day. Nearly a decade ago, she and I shared a perfect night. In what I had believed would be a lifetime of perfect nights. But when I kissed her cheek in the morning, my lips froze. She was cold. Stone cold. After my beloved's death, I made one bad decision after another. To Borhal's credit, he was almost always there for me. He even paid for the funeral expenses. But he could not stop me from taking to the bottle, no matter how hard he tried. Eventually, he gave up on me. My own brother. His love and understanding has been replaced with scolding. I am truly alone.
You've had a hard life.
I suppose, but please, I am not looking for pity.
I am very sorry about your wife.
Thank you. But no amount of condolences will bring her back.
Aren't you scared of dying?
Look at me. Really look at me. Do I appear to be someone that has much to live for? If I die, I die. Nothing to be scared of. Except giving Borhal the satisfaction of taking my life.
Be honest, do you want to die?
I suppose the thought has crossed my mind. Maybe it would be better to be dead. I could be with my wife. Well, if the Great Serpent would let me be with her. We're never the most devout in Dasra. I am not sure that I want to die, but there really is not much to live for, is there? But I am not just going to let Borhal end me. I cannot give him that satisfaction.
Okay.
Yes, I have. I am ready to fight and to die, if that is what the Great Serpent wills. Perhaps Borhal was depending on me being a coward. Perhaps he did not truly believe this duel would go on. Unfortunately for him, I am no coward.
Well, I don't know that that went great.
How could everything be all right? Why even bother asking the question? Our homes, jobs, families, gone.
Much to do. How did you fare? As predicted, they have been blinded by scorn for one another. But you may still have a chance to halt any bloodshed. Listen to me very carefully. Your final duty as a second is to prepare the ceremonial drinks that the duelists will imbibe prior to the duel. As you are preparing the drinks, you will treat each cup with this tranquilizer. Borhall and Amila will be too weak to fight after drinking this. This duel is idiotic, we both know it. It is a needless loss of life during a crisis where there is already so much death. And the victor will rue his actions for the remainder of his life. You have one final chance to stop this.
You are placing both of their lives into our hands. This responsibility is not fair.
What is unfair about saving 2 lives?
Are you sure it's safe to use?
Theoretically, this should be safe.
All right.
Very good. Report to me when you are finished. May the Great Serpent aid us.
Well, this is a whole bunch of shit, Bran. Oh, no. Sorry, Andrasia. I went the wrong way. Oh, they have like a whole dueling arena set up. Jesus, they must duel all the frickin' time. Ah, tranquilize one, the other, nobody. Tranquilize both, fine. Bam. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. That's interesting.
Great Serpent, give me the strength to do what must be done.
Do not let Amila break you down. Is everything ready?
Yeah.
Then it is time to begin the duel.
Yes, finally. I am ready to do what must be done. The time has come. Amila, are you sufficiently prepared?
I am ready.
It is time. Nothing we can do now but observe and hope for the best.
Okay. He just pulled the cups out of their butts.
To your health, brother. And may the Great Serpent have mercy on your soul, Amila. What is this? What have you done to me, Amila?
I am affected as well, dear brother. I did not do this. I can hardly see you in front of me.
What the hell is this? What did you do?
It wasn't me, bro.
What is this? Sabotage?
This duel was an asinine idea, Borhall. we put a stop to it. There is no use for needless bloodshed at times like these. We must come together, not kill one another.
You traitoress. You betray me. And then you lecture me.
Oh, enough of your grousing, Borhal. Your precious duel can wait. Or are you truly so determined to kill me?
Enough of your taunting. This is not over.
I am counting on that.
Remove yourselves. We must rest. But know that you have only delayed the inevitable.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, that didn't really work great. Well, what now?
Thank the Great Serpent. You did it. The tranquilizer worked and you saved them both.
Did
Thank
I?
you for trusting me.
That wasn't the happy ending I was expecting.
Nonsense. You've made the right choice. Their egos are bruised, but deep down they are both relieved. Come what may, we have narrowly avoided a bloodbath today. If they are stupid enough to try again, we will find another way to stop it. But I doubt that day will come.
How do you know they won't just duel each other again?
I have faith that the Great Serpent will open their hearts to each other. He will show them that the pain from the tranquilizer would be dwarfed by humiliation and guilt, had the duel ended in bloodshed.
If you say so, I'm not so sure that this is the end.
Some of Amila's pessimism seems to have rubbed off on you. I want to thank you. You trusted me, and because of you, the brothers, my friends, are both alive. They are imbeciles, but better people than they seem. I am grateful for you. Please take this. It is admittedly not much compared to what you would have received if one of them had perished, but can you truly put a price on a human life? You are free to
Sadly,
go.
yes, you can.
May the Great Serpent be with you, always.
Cool. Did I leave here and come back to this? If I wanted to, like, I would assume so. How do I get out of here? No.
You robbed me of the chance to defend my family's honor. You were just as slimy as Amila.
There we go. Oh. Oh, here we go. Okay. We're out. Okay, let's hit a save. All right, and that'll have to do it. I know it's kind of a short day, but man, I got stuff I still have to do, and I'm really tired because I was up pretty late last night. And I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go run the errands I need to, and then tomorrow we'll be playing some more of this. We'll continue Shattered Space and see where it takes us. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.